Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and again today we are in our kitchen today. So before we move any further, please hit on the subscribe button and for more content on beauty, cooking and lifestyle. Today I'm going to show you a recipe of a very typical Andhra dish. Rather it is something on the same lines of your rasam or sambar. It is called Pesara Pappu Charu or Pappu Pulusu. It's called in two different names depending on the part of Andhra Pradesh. So it means basically the same thing. So this is something, if you've been eating rasam and sambar through this lockdown period, this is something slightly different from an Andhra perspective. You could eat rasam one day, sambar one day, and this Pesara Pappu Charu or Pappu Pulusu on another day. So without any further ado, let's see how to make this. The ingredients for this is Moong dal in Hindi. It's small split lentils in English, and in Telugu it's called Pesara Pappu. So I'll kind of leave all this in the description box below and try to leave the names of this dal in as many languages as possible. However, this is Moong dal, require Moong dal. Then 2 tomatoes, about 4 to 5 green chilies, and some coriander for garnishing. And the chilies is going to be the only spice factor, so you take as many chilies as you would normally have. And there's not going to be any powder or any, like rasam powder, there's not going to be any powder for this. So your taste is going to come from the chilies, so take as many chilies as you would require. And for seasoning, I have over here mustard seeds and cumin seeds, Asafoetida as well, and some turmeric or turmeric, however you wish to call it, and juice of 1 lemon. So this is going to be one of the important ingredients in this. There are other options. If you don't have lemon, anything which has that sourness you can use. You could use raw mango, you could use amla, or if nothing is available, you can use a little bit of tamarind also. And I would require curry leaves, and for something I'm not sure during this lockdown, I'm not able to get curry leaves, so we'll make do without that. Now let's see how to make this Pappu Pulusu or Pesara Pappu Charu. So I have a cooker pan over here in which I'm going to add the dal, the Moong dal, depending on the quantity you require. I presume this would be about 100 grams. And I'm now adding the tomatoes and the green chilies and some water to this. Just for the dal to cook, and if required we can add more water later on. And now we just close the lid, and along with the weight, depending on how you cook your dal, as in terms of the number of whistles and things like, just until it is nicely cooked in such a way that you can mash it up. So I usually give it about 4 to 5 whistles. So we'll come back once the dal is cooked. So now we have the dal, the tomatoes and the chilies are cooked. And I'm just going to mash it up a little bit. Now I'm going to add more water to bring it to a consistency where you can mix it with rice and eat it. And again set the fire on so that it could boil. it is boiling, I'm just going to add a little bit of turmeric. And salt to taste. We'll now allow that to boil. In the interim, I'm just going to take a seasoning pan like this. Add some oil just for seasoning. Now I'm going to add the mustard. Now I'm going to add the mustard and the cumin to this. If you have curry leaves, you can add that as well at this stage, and some hing or Asafoetida. Now wait for this to crackle. Once it's crackling, I'm going to switch off the flame and add it to this. I'm also going to add coriander for garnish over here. And allow this to boil for some time. Once it comes to a boil, we can turn off the heat now. I switched off the gas. Once I turned off the heat totally, and now I'm going to add the lemon juice onto it. Just remember, don't add the lemon juice when the heat is on. We should not allow the lemon juice to cook it. It can become bitter. So we are just going to add the lemon juice once it's switched off. So we're going to do that, just add the lemon juice. And so now your Pappu Pulusu or Pesara Pappu Charu is ready. So hey guys, so I hope that was a very simple recipe, and if you could have this with rice, a nice accompaniment like a vegetable or any non-veg dish, and with some papad, and this will make an amazing meal, and it's very healthy. You saw it has all the lentils and things like that. So just than the usual boring sambar and rasam, try this. And this again, it's called Pappu Pulusu or Pesara Pappu Charu. Do try it and let me know what you think of it. And as usual, I'll leave all the ingredients in the description box below. And if you do have any comments, leave it down in the comments below. Until my next video in the kitchen, bye bye.